Good morning, everybody. This is Gagan Sarkaria, your high achievement business coach, here with my amazing team of certified Chinese metaphysics practitioners and business consultants. I've got an amazing lineup of information here today to share with you. But let me start by welcoming everybody wherever you are chiming in from, whether you're watching us live or you're going to watch us on a replay. Thank you for joining us. A very good morning from Texas. And also I've got Armen Setaghyan here from Armenia. Hi, Armen. I've got Kenny Chong from Dubai. And I've got Jake Yim from Texas today here with me. And I apologize, William is actually trying to solve a problem in Singapore. So he should be able to join us shortly, but he's trying to help somebody else at this time, which is kind of an urgent business thing that he has to do. All right, so today what we're going to talk about is something that you guys have been wanting to know more. From our couple of weeks ago, we did a numerology and karmic numerology session. So we decided that we want to share some deeper insights about karmic numerology. So let me start my deck here. I've got great things lined up and move things along to talk first and foremost about Dr. Kenny Chong, who has been an amazing partner, a great supporter, a friend out of Dubai, and has been doing amazing work in the HR industry, corporate consulting, executive consulting, and is a great Chinese metaphysics practitioner using Bazi destiny science modality. Today, he's going to co-host this with me and is going to introduce Armen Setaghyan. So with further ado, I'm going to pass it on to him to talk about what is Armen going to talk about. But before I pass it on to Dr. Kenny Chong, I would like to tell everybody that I've got a special offer. So I would love for everybody to hang on and watch us and stay with us till the end. And I'm going to announce a masterclass, which we're going to do in September, almost 8 weeks from today. And it's going to blow the lid off. It's going to help you get aligned with the new energies. It's going to give you some insights that how do you take your own personal natal Bazi and Chiman destiny charts and layer it with the new energy of period 9 and skyrocket your success to the next level. So hang in with us, wait for the special offer, and I will share more bonuses at the end. So let's talk about Armen Setaghyan. So Armen, thank you for being here with us. Kenny, please take on and introduce Armen to the community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gagan. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in for another episode of Inspired Insight with Gagan Sarkaria. Now, it is my pleasure to share with you a little bit more about Armen, our key speaker for today's session. Now, Armen is a certified Chinese metaphysics practitioner from Armenia and also a member of Gagan Sarkaria International Consulting Group. Now, with his experience across various industry, Armen brings strategic insight and intuitive guidance to his work. Now, he has helped many individuals achieve success through the knowledge of metaphysics and numerology that offer deeper insights into life journey. Now, beyond just prediction, Armen provides strategies that align with the individual true potential and cosmic energies. Now, Armen approach empowers people to understand their strength, overcome challenges, and seize opportunities. He also holds comprehensive training certification in Bazi astrology and Karmic Numerology from world well-known masters. Right now, please join me in welcoming Armen to today's session. Now, he will be sharing with all of us a very interesting topic and content about how to use numerology to achieve success. Right now, before we get started, right, if you like our content, please click the like button and do remember to follow us and share with your friends as well. Now, if you want to hang out with us, right, and learn more about metaphysics related content, I would like to invite you to join the Abundance Manifestation channel as shown on the screen. We will share with you a lot more metaphysics related content, and everybody is welcome to hang out with us. Now, Armand, please tell us more about what you're going to share with us today, and we are all looking forward. Over to you, Armand.
Thank you, Kenny. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, our dear followers. I'm happy to share my knowledge with you as usual. So today, as Kenny said, we're going to talk about numerology, and I will try to take you with me to the world of numerology. And today, together, we will uncover an interesting and useful information that you can use for your success, in period 9. So it's going to be interesting. Please stay with us till the end, because the sweetest part, I will share the sweetest part at the end of the session. So let's dive in. Today, discussion points are, I will talk about the numerology, and I will talk about the history of numerology, where it comes from, and I will go through the concept of karma, and I will talk about the karma. It will explain you what is karma and how can we deal with it. Also, I will explain the karma from the karmic numerology perspective, and I will explain what is karmic numerology in reality. And also, guys, I will explain how can we use the karmic numerology in order to get our goals, especially in period 9, because as you know already from our previous session, we are in a period we just transited in a new period, which is called period 9. So it's important and useful information. So let's start. Well, firstly, let's remember one of the great quotes of Osho. So he said that reasons are inside us, outside are just excuses. So what does it mean? So from this perspective, when we fully take the state that we are responsible for our actions and for our future as well, we all don't have any complaint to people. We don't blame the universe. We don't blame our parents, our siblings, our partners, etc. So it's interesting, because through numerology, we can see that we can create our future, like a sculptor creates a statue. From this point, when you stop blaming others, your surrounding people, the universe, etc., you are coming out from victim position and taking creator position. This is important, guys. And I know sometimes it's not easy to admit that negative events that happen in our life are the results of our decisions and actions. And yes, whatever happens in our life, it's totally fair enough, believe me. So let's remember that we all are creators. We all are creators. Responsible for our life, and we are creators of our future. This is important, so keep this in mind, and later I will explain you why.
Armen, this is fascinating that you brought in Osho and you're saying that we are responsible for our life. Back in the days in corporate America, I was one of my best mentors that I'm still in touch with. She shared a book called The No Complain Rule. Have you heard about that book? It's like it's a 21-day challenge. Literally, I'm going to summarize it. It's a 21-day challenge where you have to consciously make sure you're not complaining. So technically, it's a no complaining rule. You wear a rubber band in your wrist, and you have to keep that rubber mat, if you're right-handed, on your right wrist for 21 days. And if you complain anytime, then the wrist, it goes on the left. That means you have to start again. Just like how we teach the sage mode status, like how do you go to sage mode for manifestation? If you
Yes.
were going 64 to 1 and you missed, you have to start again, like William was sharing last week, right? It's the same. This is fascinating to me that you're saying that we are responsible. And I absolutely agree with you that our decisions define our destiny, not anybody else. And it's good to know that karmic numerology can really break free those patterns. So thank you for doing this session for us today.
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. So let's go on. Guys, as you know, the karmic numerology, actually the numerology numbers, it talks about numbers. And numbers, we can see numbers everywhere, like numbers, our car number, our apartment number, our telephone number. Everywhere we look, we see numbers, and numbers surround us everywhere. So each number, we need to understand that each number represents a certain energy, and these energies contains a huge amount of information. Actually, numerology is a science that studies the close connection between numbers, and any event that happens in our life, it is connected to those numbers. It gives an opportunity to understand why often we encounter repeating numbers, seeing repeating numbers, what effect an apartment number or telephone number can have on us, and why certain events in our life happen on specific repeating dates. This is also important to know. So the most important and influential digital code for all of us, which has enormous impact on a person's life, is the date of birth. I mean, day, month, and the year. So it includes unique information. And if we decode it with the help of numerology, through the help of calculation, okay, we can discover a person's character, we can discover person's talents, karmic lessons, person's missions during this incarnation. We can uncover his past, we can do prediction about his future, and also we can do some analysis related to his present. So numerology appeared as far back. I want to share a little bit information from history. So numerology appeared as far back as ancient Babylon. At that time, mathematics and philosophy had a close connection with each other. And there was no clear separation, guys, between these two directions. Both were based on number and their analysis. So Greek philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras, I'm sure you all know him from school, made an enormous contribution to the development of arithmetics as a science. So Pythagoras was able to unite various sciences studying human nature with their unique mathematical systems. Being in different countries and making thousands studies, Pythagoras founded a philosophical society, which was later called Pythagorean School. Later, Pythagoras discovered the connection between numbers and musical notes, which then helped him to discover the connection of numbers with all cosmic phenomena. During the following centuries, numerology experienced great development and various branches arose. So we need to be thankful to Pythagoras for this great contribution that he did. One of the strongest and deepest and most effective direction in the field of numerology is a karmic numerology. And I will say, guys, and it's fact that statistics confirm already that anytime people turn to representatives of non-traditional sciences and esoteric disciplines to try to look into the future, gain confidence in tomorrow, plan affairs, take into account upcoming events. So numerology gives answers to many questions, believe me, and offers individual solutions. Since it relies on the analysis of the date of birth of the person and takes into account the personality, the characteristics of a person, as well as his or her personal life path. This is also important part, guys, to know. So as you can see, numerology covers a huge amount of information, and it gives very useful analysis for everybody. Okay, so let's go on. And starting from 2024, guys, starting from January, I'm sure you all started to hear karma, karma, karma. Everybody started to talk about karma, karma. And you know, I was thinking about this, and I decided to give a small definition, a small description. What is karma in reality for all of us to know? So first, let's find out what is karma, right? So Hinduism identifies karma as a relationship between persons' mental or physical actions and the consequences of that action. It is also signifies the consequences of all the actions of a person in their current and previous lives, and the chain of cause and effect in morality. So as you can see in this slide, if we add numbers of the year, meaning 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, it equals 8. So in numerology, each number has a unique vibration and meaning, and this vibration can influence the year's energy. The number 8 is considered particularly auspicious number, as it is associated with abundance, with money, with finance. You know, overall, it's about money. But besides that, number 8 is considered the number of karma. Therefore, karmic rules, and I would say procedures, karmic procedures, let's say in this way, operates a little bit different and have a huge influence on us, especially in 2024. In general, the year 2024 is the year of transformation through karmic lessons and spiritual awakening. This is a challenging year for everybody. I'm sure you already have been facing different challenges in your life, different spheres in your life regarding your spirituality, health, relationship, business, career, etc. And all this refers not only to 2024. Moreover, it refers to next 20 years, meaning the period 9. I'm not going to scare you guys, but if you want to know more information about period 9, our master Jake, during the previous live stream, he did give enough information. So if you want to know more, just go back to previous live stream and watch it. So it's I would say that 2024 is a challenging, but you know, we need to get that challenges. We need to accept that challenges, and through numerology, through Chinese metaphysics, we can overcome those challenges. Believe me. So another information that I would like to share with you guys is the two different types of karma. As you can see in this picture, this girl is sitting, and from two directions she's receiving karma. So karma from previous incarnation and karma from current incarnation. Actually, there are two different types of karma. So there is karma from previous incarnation, and meaning whatever we did during our previous lives, now in the current life, we all are responsible for the decisions and actions that we did before. For instance, if the person did positive things in previous lives, in such a way, he has already generated positive karma. And accordingly, he or she will get a good life in the current incarnation, and vice versa. Besides having karma from previous incarnation, we also have karma from current incarnation, which refers to our decisions and actions that we have done or we are doing in current lifetime. So it's a little bit confusing, I know, but I'm trying to explain it in a way to be, to be easy for you. So as I already mentioned, starting from 2024, the rules of karma has been changed. And if previously we were getting karma and we were responsible only for actions from previous lives, Now, currently, according to the procedures of karma, we are also responsible for the actions that we did during our current incarnation. So we need to be very cautious, guys. We need to be
Yeah.
aware about karma and cautious.
I totally agree, Armen. I have a saying with my kiddos as they were growing up, which in order to kind of not help them make wrong choices and talk about, what is karma and what is dharma, that's the concept that I grew up with. I always say, you make good choices, you get rewarded. You make bad choices, you get consequences.
Yes.
It's as simple as that. And those rules of karma don't change for adults or children. It's for humanity. Our egos are there for us to be protected from danger, but I think our egos are also the biggest hindrance in our own spiritual and financial growth. So when we get stuck in, oh, you are right and I'm wrong, and I'm right and you are wrong, if we get stuck in who is right and wrong, and we leave the focus of like what is right and wrong, that's the conflict and the struggle between ego and pride. So I think you have to find a happy balance, like how this lady is kind of in this calm state and meditative, like not bothered. If we focus on doing the right things and not always be in complaining or conflicting state of being, I think that's where you enter the sage mode to manifest abundance and clear your karma. And numerology can actually help you identify those patterns and go, boom, oh my gosh, that was a real awakening where you can clear the karmic programs and move forward in the present, not 10 years or 5 years, but in the present. And you've helped me do that personally. We all, the whole team, guys, let me tell you, for those who are watching us live and those who are going to watch us later, we are sharing this with you today. Like I said many times, I don't share things or I don't promote things and I don't talk about things that I personally have not had a breakthrough or a transformation. Armen has done karmic numerology for all of us in-house, and we have all experienced amazing results. That's why he's teaching you guys and sharing his wisdom and insights today. So hang in till the end. He's got a very sweet thing to talk about in the end. And I've got a super special deal to talk about what he's talking about. So let him finish what he's saying. Thank you, Armen. Continue. I just had to share that you do amazing things with your numerology sessions.
Okay. Thank you, Gagan. Thanks. So, guys, there are numerous of distinct numerology schools in the world, and the main differences between them is the calculation itself. I mean, the matrix calculation. So, in this slide, you see the star and a lot of numbers on it. This is the matrix, karmic numerology matrix, and this calculation of matrix is based on the date of birth. I choose a random date of birth. Is September 17, 1990. And here you can see the whole calculation. Later, I will explain several things to know for you to know. So accordingly, the numbers are interpreted differently based on the calculation. Okay, so karmic numerology is a unique because its study is based on a unique method of constructing the 5-angled star. The 5-angled star, it's a pentagon, has a sign of protection and safety since ancient times. Can you imagine? The belief in its protective sign was so deep that in ancient Babylon, it was depicted on the doors of shops and warehouses to protect goods from damage. The star served as an emblem of many gods and was a totem of the American Indians. The Greek used it as a sign of the cross, Jews as a sign of prosperity. For Christians, it symbolized the 5 wounds of Jesus, and for the Japanese, it serves as a sign of high status in society. In this symbol are hidden 5 interconnected elements, guys. Fire, water, air, and earth, from which our world was created. These elements are also in the physical body of a person, and from which this body appeared. The fifth element is ether, and that is the spirit of a human. By the way, it is presented by number 9, which is located in the center of this star. So each element of this star is interconnected and operates according to the laws of mathematics. So we are not going far to mathematics. As you can see, we are connected to mathematics because we are talking about numerology, about numbers. So working equally, these elements shape a person's life. When the balance among these elements is disrupted, meaning one area is given more attention to the detriment of another, the person will feel unhappy. The person will face bad things in his or her life, have little internal energy, and eventually will be out of balance. So the star also reflects lineage programs, personal codes, and much more. So incarnating physically in this world, we many times, we all go from point A, which is birth, to point B, which is death. And this path, from the point of view of karmic numerology, has certain segments. Each segment has its certain purpose, has its certain program tasks that a person must pass through and fulfill. Meaning each number, as you can see on this slide, on this star, represents a certain program, guys. This is important to know. So let's go on, and I will explain what other things the karmic numerology can show. So it can show from analyzing metrics, person's metrics, we can find out a person's strengths, weaknesses, hidden talents, which is important, opportunities and challenges in 5 spheres of life. Also, we can see the karmic lessons. So what we have done in our previous lives, as I already talked about this, and programs from lineages. This is also important because, you know, we have strong connection with our lineage, and if you don't want, we have that connection, and we need to be aware about our lineage programs as well. Also, we can see the fatal mistakes from previous incarnation. This is also important. Why? Because if we know the fatal mistakes from previous incarnation that we did, and basically the fatal mistake is the mistake that was the main cause of our death during from our previous incarnation, we need to be aware about this, not to repeat the same mistake, not to repeat the same actions. And say 6 great missions in the current incarnation. Okay, so here, guys, as you can see, it's a 5-angle star called pentagram. And here I will go a little bit deeper to show you what we have here. So here we can see 4 lineage programs that everybody is responsible for. Lineage programs are, in this case, represented with these numbers, like number 8, we have 2 number 8s, and we have 2 number 10. So these are lineage programs coming from father's side and coming from mother's side. Why it is important to know these programs? Before coming to this world, our soul has signed a contract with our lineage and took the responsibility to pass these programs. So only that way, only in that case, lineage will allow the soul to come to this family and help the family, help the lineage to overcome the challenges which are presented in these programs. So can you imagine how interesting is this?
Oh my gosh, this is fascinating. And, you know, there's a running joke in my house. My kiddos, you know, sometimes they will say, you brought us into this world, now you deal with it. I'm like, no, wait a minute. You asked, to be my child. So you signed a contract. So we are in this together. It's not my sole responsibility.
You're totally right, Gagan, because it's the system works like that. We're in the matrix, okay?
Correct. And it's fascinating, where you can go look at your past, like your entire lineage's issues, and you came in to solve those problems. And that's why I love our group, because we are certified Chinese metaphysics practitioners. We've got different modalities. We've got corporate and business experiences, but we are, at the end of the day, creative problem solvers. That's what I believe our entire team is. Whether you've got problem in health, problem in life, problem in business, relationship, children, parenting, we are creative problem solvers as a team. We just use different modalities, but we go beyond what we can see today, what our brain can comprehend, what our perceptions are. We go back to lineages. We go back deeper into karmic issues. We go back into stuff that is hidden. So this is amazing that we can do that through karmic numerology.
Yes, Gagan, I totally agree with you. And I'm so happy that we are together here, each one of us using his or her knowledges to help people to overcome challenges. Because nowadays, traditional, non-traditional ways of solving problems are more demand. They have more demand than the rest part. Okay, so the fatal mistake from previous incarnation, guys. In this matrix, it is presented by number 18. So number 18 shows that this person did very bad things in his previous incarnation. So it was, I will explain it a little bit deeper, because number 18 talks about black magic. So this person did black magic during his previous incarnation, and it is important for this person to know that it is restricted for him not to go to that direction during this current incarnation. So this is also, we discuss these and a lot of, deeper, we go deeper layer by layer, explaining person what he's going to do, what is restricted, what are her programs, and so on. And also, it is important to know, to be familiar with 6 great missions of life. So first mission in this matrix represented with number 17. Number 17 talks about the personality, characteristics, hidden talents. The second one is number 9. 9 talks about the spirituality. So this triangle is all about spirituality, connection with lineages, connection, relationship with parents, with family, etc. The third mission is number 19, which talks about money, finance, career, business, and we will go deeper, by the way, regarding the finance later. So the fourth mission is represented with number 9. So this talks about our relationship, how we relate to other people, how we communicate, what challenges do we have, how can we solve those challenges. So everything included in this part. The fifth mission in this matrix, it presented again with number 9, and it represents our health. So if we have some health issues in our life, we can look into this triangle and immediately we can see where those issues are coming from. Moreover, guys, I will say that we can see from chakras perspective, 7 chakras perspective, we can see which program sits on which chakra. And if you have a certain issue in that chakra, for instance, in your 6th chakra, which is this part, or 5th chakra, which is this part, so we can see which program sits on that chakra and solving the program, passing the program in a positive way, you can solve the issue related to that chakra, related to your health. So this is amazing. So this is important to know for everybody.
Armen, just for the benefit for our viewer, so basically it's very similar to other metaphysics, right? It covers basically all the important mission in terms of health, wealth, relationship, and so on and so forth, right? And I remember mentioning to you that whether or not we can tattoo it so that you can always
The star.
remember this mission
The
in
star.
life, right? So, yeah.
We are all wanting to get this tattooed on our wrist, right?
Yeah, I remember that in one of our sessions we would talk about I want to
Yeah.
remember this, right? So I can tattoo it on my body and my hands and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was the
Actually,
thoughts that I have.
Yes.
Mostly it was the whole matrix, but also the money code conversation is what it started. So in the next slide, we're going to talk about that. So that's
Yes.
more fascinating to me.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
and Armen, let's see if the audience were interested to know how many life paths they have been gone through. Can you also look into that as well?
So you mean how many incarnations?
How many incarnations they have gone through?
We can't go too much deep because each soul, there are souls that have 10,000, more than 10,000 years of experience. And
Wow.
yes, and we go 2-3 incarnations. That's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough. Believe me, that's enough. Yes, that's
I
total.
remember in my heart-centered hypnotherapy sessions, I've gone like 7 past lives, like with clients, gone back to that. That's the max that I've been able to go on a journey with a client, in a hypnotherapy session. And when I do energy clearing sessions, I can go back maybe 1, maybe 2 on my own with client's permission, like when the client's not with me during my own clearing sessions that I do. But like you said, Armen, 1 or 2 is great. And sometimes just going back to the childhood, when something happened, if they left a portion of their soul because of a trauma that happened somewhere, so you have to go retrieve the piece of the soul and make them whole in a clearing session. So I can do those components too, but going back deeper is, I think, beyond me sometimes also.
Yes, of course.
You have to, as a practitioner, you have to be in that state of like wholeness and stability and groundedness. And sometimes it's challenging, with all the things that is happening in life, outside environment, politics, government, the whole environment. And it's so volatile in period 9 that you have to be protected for sure. That's where your talismans come in.
Yes, especially in period 9, because we don't have any guarantees in period 9 because everything is changing so quickly, so fast, and we don't have any guarantees whether tomorrow we will have this job working in a company, whether we will have those business opportunities, or no guarantees. So it's important for all of us guys to know, to be familiar with our money codes, which is presented on the slide. So here you can see the third triangle. Third triangle represents them finance, money, business, etc. It also represents which professional path the person should take, direction to get his or to uncover his or financial opportunities to get the maximum, right? So as you can see, we have a lot of numbers here, but I won't go too deep in this. Just we'll give an example, some description of what's going on here to you, to understand what's going on, what I'm talking about. So here you can see 6 numbers, guys. So 10, 11, 19, 11, 10. Usually numbers, they don't repeat, but in this case we have repetitive numbers. Don't focus on this, just pay attention to what I'm talking about. So on top of the triangle, we have number 19, right? So number 19 represents the main mission in terms of career business. So meaning this guy, he needs to be actually 19 is the energy of the sun. So these people, this person, actually, he needs to become a public figure. So people who go to government agencies, he needs to be head of business, head of department, head of unit. Okay, he can't be under someone's subordination. Okay, he needs to be number one. If he is not in his place, he won't succeed. So first of all, this person needs to know about this, that his success, his money opportunities are in the way where he can be a manager, leader, business owner. Okay. Moreover, in this example, guys, you can see 10, number 10, two number 10s. Basically, number 10 in money code, it shows that this person has a great opportunity to become millionaire, billionaire. But having codes, it's nothing if you don't take right actions, you know. So it's important.
It's very important to have the proper alignment with the opportunities and your codes to align your actions so that you can skyrocket your success and kind of find the least path of resistance. You know, if you've always encountered challenges and wall after wall or a no after no, you know that in between the walls, there is a gap. That gap is important for you to figure out, and that's what these numbers can help you identify. So this is great.
Yes, and each number, guys, represents a certain program, certain task. If you want to get your maximum potential in your finance, in your business career, you need to get familiar with these programs. Each program has a positive side and negative side. And with our actions, we can activate positive side, and vice versa, we can activate the negative side. Usually people, when in my consultations, people, they activate their negative side of their programs. Why? I don't know why. Because they don't believe in themselves. They don't know their programs. They are not familiar with their programs. But when they get familiar and they starting to do small steps to their programs, to activate their positive side of their programs, they will get big positive changes immediately. Believe me, it's working. The system works like this. I know the system. I know how metrics works. So just small steps, step by step, you can get your full potential. Okay. So and one more thing I want to show you guys about the about this number 20, which is on top of the small triangle inside the one. So this shows the big mistake that this person did during the previous incarnation related to his career, his business. Okay. So in this case, it shows that this person did a business with his family members, and he had big issue with his family members regarding the business, and he didn't make it. So he didn't solve that issues. And in this incarnation, it is important to keep relationship with his family members, to be positive, to communicate, and why not build a family business, but be on top of the business, be manager, be business owner of family business, like a coordinator, like a leader.
Correct. So, you know, sometimes people don't understand that the skill sets that they have, the talents, the natural born capacities that they have, and all the skills and the learning that they've acquired in their adult lifehood, you know, they can take those experiences and build a business with that. You just have to have a different shift in the mind that I'm going to, if I'm good in my job, in my career, and I'm a top level CFO, CEO for a company, or I've managed hundreds and thousands of people, I can take that experience and build a business as well. It's just a matter of shifting the perspective. Armen, most people believe that they have to go to business school to be a business owner. And I think life in itself is your biggest teacher that can teach you how to coexist in different spheres. So yes, if you're open and observant and you know your karmic patterns and what mistakes you did and what programs you need to pass through, that makes your life super, super, super fast and easy. We've got amazing questions coming up. I want to put up ST's question right here. When you were talking about, these patterns, she said, do we consider timing? So do you have anything to say to this question so that, we can then move on to the next one? Can you see it on the screen? And the timing will also come in. So, when we're talking about these patterns, she's asking, like, when you remove these patterns, do we also consider timing? Does the karmic numerology tells you about timing also? Like, you need to remove this pattern or this program, go through this, take these actions. Does
Yes,
that?
yes, we need also, because before getting to the age of 17, for instance, the child is under the karmic lessons, is under the karma of his or her parents. And for instance, if the child has some health issues or some behavioral issues, so we always consider mother's karmic lessons, what's going on in his or in her mother's karma, what's going on there. We always go there. But after age of 17, some programs, the child is coming out from mother's karma, and his or karmic lessons, they're just going to be activated. So we need to, we need to, there's a certain, timing. Yes.
Timing. Okay. Good. All right. We've got some appreciation coming in also in the channel with live, people watching us and saying it's so informative. So good job, Armen. People are liking what you're sharing. So thank you.
I'm grateful. I'm happy that this information it's very useful, guys. It's useful.
So I have 3 kids. My youngest is 13 and a half. So day before yesterday, really in the morning, we had a conversation similar to this, that he's connected to me because he's 13, but everybody's connected to me because they live with me in my house under my roof, and I'm the caregiver and the provider, right? I said, so if you want good karma, you need to make good choices. And if you're going to make wrong choices because you're connected to me, then the universe is going to kick your ass a little bit harder. And he says, what? I said, yeah, because you're connected to me. Now, if you don't want to be connected to me and you want to be on your own, you have to pay your own bills. You have to live under your own roof that you have to pay for. And then if you make wrong choices, then the universe can kick your ass a little bit harder. Pardon my French here on live stream. But those are the kind of conversations I have with my kids, from the oldest to the youngest, and they understand it. They understand it. Sometimes we all make mistakes. Sometimes we all go a little bit of a different route. But coming back to these conversations and having these realizations that, hey, we are responsible for our own choices. So don't come back and complain. You made that choice.
Yes, we all did. And one more thing, Gagan, we need to understand. We need to take that responsibility. Also, we need to know that we came to this world, this incarnation, with a huge baggage of experience from previous incarnation, talents, everything. We have much more. We need to, uncover. We need to get familiar with this, with what we have already. So it's important not to start from zero, from scratch. No, we have a lot of talents. We have a lot of experience. That's why when we compare 2 kids going the same kindergarten, the same school, but at the end, we got totally different personalities, So guys, how karmic numerology can help you to get your goals, financial goals in period 9. So first of all, you need to get familiar with your money triangle programs. This is important. This is crucial for everyone. So choose the right direction in your professional sphere. Here you can uncover which is the right professional path for you. Business, career, which sphere? Economy, I don't know, logistics, finance, health, medical. And also, you can activate the positive side of each program in money triangle. So if you want to succeed in your money matters, you need to be familiar with this. You have no choice. Believe me, you don't have any choice here. So
Yeah, you shared that with all of us. That's why we all came together.
right.
I remember from your last sharing that one of your karmic patterns or programs that you had to go through was that you were supposed to be a doctor, right?
Yes, correct.
You didn't choose that career path to learn medicine or be a doctor. So you struggled in your career so much, and now
economics. Yeah, I chose different path. Yeah.
So now you are aware of your own programs that you have to go through. You are like, you made a 180 flip and said, okay, I'm going to be a doctor of karmic numerology and help people that way, because at the end of the day, it's about helping people. It doesn't matter if you are doing surgery in the hospital or you're doing surgery here with karmic numerology tools.
Yes. I don't want to compare those two things, but yes, it's healing. It's a healing.
It's a healing capacity. Yes, I agree.
Solving problems, guys. And after that, you will get financial freedom. Yes, getting financial freedom is important for nowadays, especially nowadays in period 9. Your job becomes a hobby, and vice versa. Your hobby becomes your job. Having a job that you like, that you desire, that you want to go to do every day, even from 9 to 6 or 9 to 11 p.m. So can you imagine such kind of situation? Constant growth in finance, like a quantum leap. This is something that we hear like every day from social media. I have done quantum leap. I have done quantum leap. Everybody talks about quantum leap. So how to do quantum leap? The secret is hidden in your money code, guys. And okay, so we are here already. Oh, we are here. Money code activation, the sweetest part. So guys, I have a special calculation technique. So it's a formulas that you, believe me, you won't find this calculation on the internet, believe me. So this is a secret one, and I know how to calculate the money code, and I know how to activate the money code, and the calculation is done based on the date of birth, so it's directly connected to your personality, your energies, etc. So money code activation, if you already have a job or business and you have a constant generating money, constant income, so money code activation, it boosts, it increasing your already existing income. So this is one way to boost your cash flow and get financial freedom. So the second one is about numerical keys for new opportunities on financial streams. Numerical keys, also the calculation is done based on the date of birth. And here we have 16 digits, which are somehow these 16 digits, of course, they are connected to you directly. And these 16 digits are opening the blockages that you can have in terms of your business, in terms of your career. So after having these numerical keys, you will feel the changes. But here is an important part, guys, because, numerical keys bring new opportunities. But are you ready for those opportunities? Do you really want to come out of your comfort zone and take action? Take that opportunity and change your life to do quantum leap. Because sometimes, people say, I'm ready. Okay, I want a numerical key. I calculate the numerical key. Opportunity is coming, but the person is not ready to take that opportunity. He's not going to go outside of his comfort zone. So be aware of this, and this is also important. And these are the two extra techniques that I wanted to share with you guys as well.
I want to share something here, Armen. Thank you so much for sharing your insights on karmic numerology and the money code activation. So my personal testimonial here is, do you remember, Armen, when you did a money code and numerical keys for all of us?
I think it was March or April.
April, right? Yeah. So it's been a few months, like at least 2.5 months for all of us. And for those of you who are watching us and will watch us on the replay, Armen did money code activation and numerical keys for all of us. So as a team, we decided we wanted to do money code for business growth and for health. Okay, those were the two components, and he did it for all of us. Personal, yes, and we have it. We use it, so that's super, super important for us to do. Now, personally, when he says that when you do this, it skyrockets and takes you to the next level, not like 1 or 2 steps, but like really big levels. Personally, I've experienced that. I'm a part of an investor group, global investor group. I've been able to skyrocket that investment aspect of my own business there. I've had more success bringing more structure and streamlining the seminars that we do, the live streams we do. The team is really ready on the back end. We are super excited as a whole team to add more value to the community, to grow our presence, to global presence. It's not only Texas and United States or Armenia or one country. We have a global footprint, and I am super excited. Now, when Armen says, are you ready? Yes, I am ready. We are ready. The question is, are you ready? Now, sometimes, you need a little push, and you can also get that push, but our abundance manifestation that we do in our channel, what William is sharing every day, what Armen is sharing every day, what we all bring to the table helps you get out of your comfort zone and grow with it. So where would you get your keys? I want to share that. Where can you find Armen on our website? So if you would go to gagansarkaria.com/soulful consultants, on the top menu, you can find that as well. So you can get that information on the website, and then you can click on Armen and you can see his offerings on the website. So that leads me to our special offer, what we are going to introduce. And I'm going to bring in my partner in crime here, Jake Yu, to talk about our special bonus and the introduction, because this is his idea. Jake is the one out of the group who said, guys, we need to help our community have more stability in period 9. It all started with his feng shui live stream and the planning that we were doing, that we need to bring this masterclass to everybody. So I'm going to let him lead and say, okay, why is this important? And of course, like Armen said, go watch the previous live stream on feng shui and name numerology. Jake talks about the importance of period 9 there. We all are in alignment as a team, and we want our clients, our community, our followers, our supporters to be in alignment with period 9 as well. So Jake, do you want to share a little bit as to why period 9 alignment for wealth and abundance is so important. If you want to share a few words, that'll be great.
Yes. So as in period 9, what we did previously was just a glimpse of about the period 9s. But what we'll be sharing on a period 9 masterclass is overwhelming. So you're gonna get a comprehensive understanding of the characteristics and opportunities that we'll be presenting in period 9. So this is the opportunities where you all can come in and help navigate through the 20 years without any, bumps. Okay. Now, within this masterclass, we also will be sharing the decoding in the part 2, where Master Kenny will also help you understand the strengths, the weaknesses, and the wealth potential along the way. Now, as you already know, Master Armen has been sharing about the Karmic Numerology. So within our masterclass, he will be help you understand the life path, rectify your karmic debt, okay, and aligns to the actions for the optimal outcomes. Okay, along with the period 9 masterclass, you also get the wealth strategies, okay, how of using Batsu, the Chiman, and also the feng shuis, date selections, and karmic numerologies. So with all it means, guys, I urge you to join into our masterclass that's coming up on September 14 and the 15. And there are many bonuses, okay? So the bonus, well, to the price.
Jake, let me share where people can actually go and see. So when people can go to gagansarkaria.com website, and on the very top, you can see Period 9 Masterclass. If you click on that, you will see the page that has all the information, what you get in this masterclass from, and what we will be sharing. Just like you said, we will take people's personal natal destiny charts and we will align it to period 9. So we're going to share Badza, Chiman, date selection, karmic numerology, and feng shui components into our 2-day masterclass. We're going to do Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th, 3 hours each. You get 6 hours of instruction there. It's a live seminar and you get all the intensive aspects in here. What do you get? You can all go back and check it out. But we will talk about a little bit bonuses here. So the first bonus that we have included in here is a 30-minute consultation only for the first 25 participants who sign up for the masterclass. You can get 30 minutes with anybody out of 5 of us. And to understand that what we teach, how can you further align it to your chart? If there is any clarity you need, you get that consultation. It's valued at $275 that you get in if you sign up, and you're the first 25 people to do that. The second bonus we have in this masterclass is we will give each participant, each person who signs up, their full Badza natal chart and their full Chiman destiny chart, valued at $90. So that's included in the bonus. Then the third bonus that we have included in here is your personalized date selection calendar that helps you strategize and align your actions for the next 90 days. So that's a part of the bonus as well. Then the fourth bonus, that is one of my favorite bonuses, where how do you chase the wealth star according to feng shui? So I have personally done this and I've elevated my own success like crazy. But again, like Armen says, are you ready? Sometimes I was, sometimes I wasn't, you know? So now in a better state, that's where leveraging came up. That's where employees came up. That's where the team came up. That's where more in-depth analysis of like, how do I want to elevate myself came up. Chasing the wealth star did that for me. So I want to share some secrets in there. So in this masterclass, you have a total value of $1,515. And it is an amazing value. But what you're going to do, we are actually offering an early bird special at 87% savings for only $97. So let me say that one more time. 87% savings. And for those who enroll and take advantage of the early bird pricing, you get the whole package for $97. So you can go to gagansarkaria.com and you can sign up for the program. And let me share the slides back in here so that you can understand that you're going to get all of this information in a 6-hour instruction time. And you get the special bonuses. That's 87% savings. The early bird special is only till next Friday, which is August 2nd. So from August 3rd, the price will go back to its original price of $197. But if you really want to take advantage, you can scan this QR code. I will put in the links on social media under this video as well, so that you can get to it directly. But the way you can actually go to is gagansarkaria.com and then go to Period 9 Masterclass if you want to take advantage of the early bird special. Again, thank you so much for joining. Please scan this QR code, and I highly, highly encourage and invite you to be a part of this live seminar that is going to change and skyrocket your success. So the early bird is only here till next live stream. So I will talk about this bonus and live stream one more time, which is next Friday, and then I'm going to take it off. So you are getting a $1,515 worth of value and beyond to change your success and to elevate your money and wealth to the next level. So come join us in this masterclass and give us some likes, subscribe to our channel, let us know how we are doing. And until then, I'm going to say bye-bye and good night and good evening to everybody. On behalf of my entire team, I absolutely say thank you to everybody who's been watching us, chiming in, giving us their love, talking to us. And we've got a couple of more people giving us some love and shares. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Armen. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Jake, for your wisdom, for your blessings, and for your participation. Until then, until next time, this is Gagan Sarkaria signing off. Bye-bye, everyone.